sort of things are the kind of actions that you mentioned that could be those fast kind of actions that you described there?
Well, I mean, one that's teed up right now, thanks to the president's effort and many, many other leaders, is to reduce the HFCs using the Montreal Protocol. This is the treaty that has already put the stratospheric ozone layer on the path to recovery and is poised to do the single biggest piece of climate mitigation in the near term. There are 95 countries that have already submitted proposals to phase down the HFCs under this treaty. So the second thing is to get an agreement among the Arctic countries to reduce the black carbon soot. This is particularly bad in regions like the Arctic of snow and ice because it not only warms by warming the atmosphere, but it darkens the snow and ice and allows more heat to be absorbed and the ice and snow to melt even faster than it is now.
Now, in the last few months, there seem to be several pieces of research highlighting the economic cost of failing to tackle climate change. The Economist Intelligence Unit was warning of the risks of causing $43 trillion worth of global assets to be wiped out if this isn't dealt with. There are various bits of research that make the economic case for doing something. Do you think the tone has changed and that people are actually prepared to make the leap now and that the naysayers against climate change are actually being phased out?
Well, I think there's a lot of good news that shows that we are turning the corner. If you look at the clean energy renewables, more than half of all new power generation last year came from clean energy. If you look at the effort to reduce the HFCs, this will be done under the Montreal Protocol in a seamless way. No one will notice. The cost will be so minor. In fact, in the case of the consumers who are buying air conditioners and refrigerators, their price will go down because every time we change refrigerants, we get a bump in energy efficiency as well. So we're seeing a lot of very cost-effective actions. When you look at things like black carbon and tropospheric ozone, these are traditional air pollutants that kill every year about 7 million people. So there's tremendous benefit to the development agenda from reducing these air pollutants for climate purposes, for health purposes, and for agricultural purposes because you are damaging your crop productivity at the same time.
Okay.
So these are very cost effective.
Durwood Zaelke, thank you very much indeed for taking the time to talk to us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Ethiopia has one of the fastest growing economies in Africa and boasts an expanding mining industry.